Can a thread and needle reflect where we've come from and where we're going to? I'm Michael Sollis, and this is Create Curious, where we share everyday creativity. And remember to follow Canberra Plus Arts to keep hearing from some of Canberra's most creative. Now, let's meet textile artist Kiran Grewal, who has a meditative stitching activity we can all practice at home.
So what we need here is grab any fabric around your house, a fabric piece which will mean something to you maybe, or it's just lying around. And then we can just start with simple running stitch. So, and you can make any shape in it, or you just let the thread do its journey on your fabric. So this thread, what I have used here is without any pre-planning, I've just gone around with a running stitch. And running stitch is a beautiful stitch because it is very basic and it only goes forward. So for the needle, I would suggest make sure if you can get access to a needle which has a longer eye hole, then it makes it easier to thread it in. And so when we are threading this, and let's say make sure that your thread is not long. When I say not long, I mean it should be just around 25 centimeters, say. And double it up and then tie a knot. And another little trick what I have discovered is if you wet the back of the needle of the eye hole, it's just very easy to thread the needle then. Just go with the flow of everything and let the thread do the talking to you and to your heart and to your mind. And in and out, we can go make a couple of stitches together like this. Or you can, if you want, you can just make one stitch in and then you take it out and let the thread go wherever it wants to go. And it is about taking everything, what is around you, so that the materials are not precious, your work is not all that precious, and your work basically belongs to you. And it doesn't matter how we do it or how the entire process is.
Kiran Deep, I cannot imagine a more appropriate activity to be doing during this time of all this uncertainty with COVID. How do you practice this? Is this something that you do on your own in the studio or in other environments?
What I've started doing is, especially when the kids were at home, so I ended up making a little creative space for the children. And that's where we started doing sewing together with my daughter. And my son would come with his book and husband would come with his jokes. So this is a little piece which I made. This was this lorikeet that revisited my garden after the fire. So that's why I had to make it. And the pieces have been used, just silk scrap pieces from my silk scarves, which I dye. And I've layered it with a very fine muslin, which is an old turban of my husband's.
Wow.
And so he supports my work, so this is supporting my work here. You know, it will have certain meaning of what all has been created together.
Yeah, wonderful. And you do this it sounds like then this is an activity that really connects different people together.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. It's meditative and it's something that connects everybody from their hearts.
And for those people, I mean, I know myself, I'm terrified of a thread and needle. I don't know what to do with it. What would you say to someone who's never stitched before and is, a little bit maybe intimidated by?
No, just get a needle which has a bigger eye hole, so threading is easier for you. And give it a go. It's running stitch. It will move you forward.
Thank you so much, Kiran Deep. And it's wonderful to hear that moving forward, something that so many artists in Canberra are doing. And hopefully we're celebrating some of these with Create Curious, an initiative by the Canberra Artists Action Group with Tuggeranong Arts Centre, Belconnen Arts Centre, Gungahlin Arts and Ainslie Gorman Arts Centre. And keep creating, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.